Hi, welcome back. I'm Brainerror, and today we are continuing I Am Dead, and we're at the very last bit of it. So I'm very much looking forward to how this is going to play out. We were left in the Shelmerston Museum. Right, we get to look at the museum now.
Well, it's reopened. Well, I suppose that's good. Need to keep up the footfall. Everything has to move on.
Well, yes, but, you know, it is still your museum, Morris. It wouldn't be here without you.
It was never my museum, Sparky. It was Shelmerston's. It's changing, but, you know, I think it should. So, what happens now? How do we find 4,000-year-old memories?
Come with me, Morris. There's one more thing I ought to show you.
Okay, Sparky.
All right. Okay. Yes, we get to see everything in the museum. Look at that. Oh, I don't know what that is. Cabinet of Curiosities. Love the music in this. I hear something plopping. Why am I hearing plopping? Oh!
Well, don't suppose I'll ever look at Aggie's room the same way again, will I?
Morris, take a look at those skulls, please.
The skulls? Well, they have memories inside them? Well, that's rather morbid, Sparky.
Not quite. Look,
Not quite.
I didn't explain this before because I felt things were confusing enough.
You're too simple-minded,
that
Morris.
slicing is a bit more powerful than I've led you to believe.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, we aren't limited to memories of people who are alive. People are bounded by time, but memories aren't. Check it out.
So we're going to the skull. Bronze Age. Be interesting to see what kind of accent you have. Are you okay?
Oh, I didn't think dead stomachs could get queasy, but here we are. Where are we, Sparky?
When are we, Morris?
Where's this dark?
This is Shelmerston in Aggie's time. You should be able to find some memories of her here.
You are some dog, Sparky.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Anyway, let's find some peeps. Lumo is sharpening his harpoon while Burwell prepares for his afternoon bow practice. Oh, there we go. Unap, children of the village. One of the village elders and widely respected for advice and wisdom. Oh, Unap.
It was the worst night in the world when Aggie was born. It began in the old village, the one swept away by the rivers of fire. The ground shook and the earth split open and spat sparks. The sun hid and the huts burst into flame as we fled. I thought we would all die. Everyone washed in the burning orange death. And Aggie's mother howling with the pain of the child coming.
Must be so scary when you don't know what you're facing. Like something like that must look like a godly invention, right?
We made it as far as the cliff top by the sea. The mountain was still roaring and roaring. The rock ran in rivers toward the sea. The air smelled of death and poison.
I like your bomber jacket.
But Aggie was perfect. Small and angry, her tiny fists pummeling the air. I used my knife to cut the cord. We chose a spot for the new village closer to the beach. The burning rivers cooled to pumice and black glass. I made sure everyone knew that a life that began in this way would be special. Not everyone believed me. But Aggie proved me right.
My goodness. Giving birth like that must have been awful. What a terrifying situation.
So, where do you think that knife is? Should we look around here, or...?
No, I'm pretty sure I've seen that knife before. Back at the museum, I reckon.
Okay, Morris, let's go.
That's pretty useful, huh? Back to the museum. Oh, there we go. Right, where would it be? Where would the knife be? The knife. What's this bird? David Abrams! Yes! Look at you. I'm gonna look inside of you. Oh, there's not much inside here. Where's your skull? Oh? Okay. Maybe you're just a replica. No knife. Ah, there's the knife. Knife. Nice.
Beautiful. And to think that people had not long stopped using flint tools when this was made.
There is so much history in this knife.
Ooh.
I'd love to see what else it got up to.
Do you? Do you really? I don't think you do. I haven't, I didn't want to lock on. I want to lock off. Alright, let's go back, I guess.
I'm getting the scent of Grenkins again, Morris. I'll pop up to let you know when we're close to one.
You could just bark. You don't have to tell me every time. Alright, let's see if we got some Grankins. There you go. What is that? Oh. Oh! I know exactly. Suckateurs. There you go, that was easy. Looks like a bird's beak that way. I love suckateurs, so useful. Every gardener's friend does. Right. That a one. Maybe I should do the Grankins first. Oh, I wonder if you can slice through this. Yes, you can. Oh, look! All the magma underneath. You can see it go up. That's pretty cool. Look! So much. I love how simple this game is in graphics wise, but it's still so detailed at the same time. A skill I have not acquired yet. Oh, that has to be this, right? Oh. There you go. Meow. 10 in this one. Any in this one? No. I want to see inside of the lighthouse though. Oh, look at it! Is there a tiny Pete? Is there a tiny Pete in here? That'd be so cute. Look at them all sleeping. Oh, kawaii. Is that Pete? Oh, that's adorable. Oh, his photo is there though. No, I don't want to look at you. I want to look at a photo. Yeah, there he is. Aww. Is there someone in here? Diving bell? Ah! Why are you in there? Okay. Says it is believed that birds are able to navigate the incredibly long distances involved in migration by means of incredibly sensitive chemical compasses, which allows them to determine their alignment with the Earth's magnetic field. It is not known how this bird managed to get trapped in this diving bell. Or how it's still alive. I mean, how long has it been in there? Oh. Oh. Oh, there is a little coffin inside. Oh, it's that? Oh, must be the lid then. Oh, that was quick. The Laird's coffin. Nice. The Lord. Oh, that has to be the boat. Right? This bit here? That has to be it. Come on, it's that. The other way around. Why? Nanda? Has to be that. Look at it. Oh, this way? What do you want from me? How? I still reckon it's this way around though. How's that not it? I don't understand. It definitely prefers it from this side, but... How's that not it? Oh! Oh! I see. Next, the Morlo call. Hello, Morlo call. What am I looking at? Is that this? No? Okay. Is it this? What is this? What could it be? Morlo. It has to be this. It's not that. I'm just gonna click on everything. It has to be this. Nope. Oh, is it this? Ah. Uh-oh.
Oh, I'll sing you a song of the Queen of the Sea. Of when I first met her and when she first met me.
Morlo.
Of the silver and red and the start of my life.
Oh, it's hard to hear the plumping when there's a song going on.
Of my fathers and brothers, my first precious night.
Oh, got it.
The hollow is wide and the hollow is tall.
Morlo.
Left my feather bed when I first heard the call.
Morlo. Morlo.
Just a boy in a soft heart who had never left.
Oh my god, that's gonna stick in your head. Did we look at this? Oh yeah, that was the boat. Anything in here? Yes. Oh, is it the pencils? Yes, it is. Just that, isn't it? Oh, come on. There you go. 6 out of 10. 4 more to go. Yeah. Marlow, Marlow. Anything in here? Nope. In here? No. I wonder what's in these eggs, actually. I want to see what's in these eggs. Oh! Whoa, it's their own eggs? They're huge! Why are the eggs so big? Poor birds. Hey, where's my brother there? Robin Piper? You're not Robin Piper. You're my brother. Excuse me. And here then? Oh, the hook. That's not so hard, is it? Now I want to watch Hook. So that's 7 out of 10. Right? Volcanic rock. Mirrored rock. This piece of volcanic rock is very finely polished with swirling patterns carved in reverse. How do you know it's in reverse? Here? Oh! Oh! Oh, that was quick. Alright. Marlow, Marlow. You know what my outro song's gonna be? Is someone in the shell? Yeah. Hello. You having a good time there, Sally? Say Mile Humboldt shell. This is the actual shell that Miles Humboldt used to win the 2016 Shellers Cup. Not suitable for those with claustrophobia or nervous disposition. Okay, what's next? There was nothing here. This one? Oh. Oh, I see. There you go. So a Gansey is that type of jumper, is it? I've never heard of Gansey. After all these years. Marlow, Marlow. We need one more thing, but... Someone here? Oh, there is. Oh, it has to be this thing. I think. No? There, that's it. Oh yeah. That was it. How is that not it? Hi. Fine, the other way around then. There! Exactly! You piece of shit. Now I gotta find where it is again now. Oh. How is that not it? I don't understand. What do you want from me? And you rip me. Anyway, we found all of them. We can continue with the story now. So we've got the second skull here. Marlow, Marlow. Hello. There's Unap again. And who's this? No one? And that is Oov. Busy gathering sticks for Unab's fire. Ah, okay. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. Oh my god, goats. Oh my lord, look at his underbite. Do we get to go to them? Ma'am! Oh, why don't you have any feet, child? Peebly! Peebly! Peebly, you got no feet! Oh, I need to go to the goats, man. Oh, is that the rock? Ceremonial stone. As long as anyone can remember, this carved stone has been the spiritual heart of the island. It is where offerings are made, children are blessed, and the dead honored. Is that the stone Aggie died on? Ah, fish person! Yay! Is that gluk gluk? Yeah, it is! Toast! He's old. How's he so old?
Of course we watched her. We had heard of her birth and seen her on the shore. Her feet sometimes in the seawater, her body in the sun. We did not show ourselves at first. As a test, we left the mirror on the black shore, born of the volcano on the same day as her, and waited to see what would happen, to see if it called to her. She picked it up, turned it from side to side. She took it home. The next time I saw her, I introduced myself. We sang together, and I showed her how the mirror worked. How if you emptied your mind and thought of air and light and sea, you would see things in its surface. How things would unfurl in the future. Aggie was better at mirror gazing than any of us sea folk. She saw a girl, her own daughter not yet born, as leader of the dry folk. I told Aggie to keep on gazing into that mirror, that one day the island would need something more than a leader.
Oh, I had a box of rocks that looked like that mirror somewhere. Where did I put it?
I think we just saw it, didn't we? I think I know where it is, Maurice. Let's go get it. Hello, Aggie. It was on the other side, wasn't it? I love how it glides through the museum. It's really fun. Yeah, there. I thought it was in here. There was a polished rock in here, right? That one? Hey.
Whoa. This thing is really powerful, Morris. Can you feel it?
Can you feel it? She gets excited about really weird shit. Okay, next one. Whee! I'm guessing we gotta do each of these skulls. Who are you? Oh, the child! You've got a weird skull, child. I don't like the way they inflate. Who are you? Ceremonial stone. Safi, the priestess of the village, has spent the morning cleaning the stone and is now blessing it. Good for you, Safi. Wee. Oh, where are we going? Oh! Hello. Oh. Ibni, Aggie's daughter. Let's see what she's like. Cool hair.
I was always fearless. My mother Aggie told me there was nothing I couldn't do. With Otsul and without, I hunted the deer in the woods and the hares on the mountain, all before I had taken my first lover. And younger still, one time Aggie had me knock her tooth out when she was in terrible pain. I didn't mind even when the blood poured out. It was easy for me.
You sound like a bit of a deadass.
Spears and knives were my nature. Death and courage were my meat and drink. I knew about Aggie's mirror, of course, but did not believe all of it.
Why don't you call her mother? I never like it when children call their parents by name. It's so cold.
When Aggie warned us the mauler was sick and there would be fewer calves for the following years, none of us listened. It was to be my first cull. I wanted their blood. It was my nature. We would not take less of the Morlo just because an old woman told us to.
Your mother, which you should be respecting, you piece of shit.
She came to the beach after the Morlo slaughter, her hair wild, eyes burning with fury, raged and shouted like a woman out of her mind. We had killed too many, she said. Then she left the village, told us she was done with all of us, forever. As Otziul marked me with oil and blood, I did not mourn my mother leaving. I was young and foolish, and the sight of her ashamed me. But of course, I did not see what was to come.
It's because you're a piece of shit, by the sound of it.
To think that they were still having the same arguments about the Morlo way back in the Bronze Age.
Aggie must have sensed the trouble ahead. Maybe she was trying to find a way to prevent it.
Yeah, the same arguments about the Morlo way back in the Bronze Age is because people have not really evolved that much. Let's go back to the museum. Find this weird... Is it an oil lamp? I'm guessing it's at the Morlo thing. Morlo, Morlo. Not there. I need to go to the Morlo thing.
Made me first a man. They came to Pendeen when
Ooh, two songs at the same time.
they came up the beach.
What a beautiful object. Delighted to have it in our museum.
Men of the Isles, we welcome the Morlo. We answer their song, yes, we answer their call.
Morlo, Morlo. Two more to go. Yeah, let's see. Hello. Oh. Are you alright? The hunters. Ifni is giving Anya a bow lesson. Lumo is sharpening his harpoon and Burwell is preparing dried Morlo meat. Oh, that's what he's doing. I mean, he's cutting the same bit over and over. I'm not sure that's a good thing. Alright, let's do we get to see the goats? Yes, the goats, the goats. Oh, look at the goats. Look at them. Look at them. They're so inbred. Ah! I want to see the little ones. Oh, look at their underbites. Look at that one. More from Toast.
She was alone, and I would bring her food sometimes. Samphire and sea urchins. She would make dry food and we would eat it together. Textures unlike any we knew that broke apart in your hands and in your mouth.
In your mouth.
We would sing together, make tea together. We became her family. The dry folk left her alone.
Good.
She had a companion for a few seasons, a hind, who came down from the mountain and slept at her fire. And then, for a few more, a golden hare that ate from her hand. One night we all felt it. Those of us in the water and those above. The island waking, rumbling, alive again, more furious than before. I found Aggie awake, tending her fire, unsleeping, unresting, staring into her mirror. She told me she'd seen the island sinking into orange fire and boiling sea, lost forever above and below, The village and our town in the sea caves, all gone. Aggie went to the shore and blew the sinistral shell, calling our people up from the water. Aggie sang for them the oldest song, and we spoke for some time. That night, the sea and sky was all the same color, a deep grey blue like a mackerel's back without the glitter. As the dawn approached, Aggie left the beach to return to her people, to tell them what must be done.
We know what's gonna happen next.
I'm not sure I want to see what happens next.
We have to, Morris.
We have to. Just look at these goats. You know? Just look at these goats. And be happy you don't have that underbite. But they are super cute. And look at those nips. They're pretty impressive. Now let's see. I think... Is that a shell? Not this shell. Won't be that shell. Here? Oh, here! Is it this shell? It's got two colors in the other picture, though. Right.
Such a small thing. But it changed the entire course of our island.
Our island. But I'm not on my island, more's the pity. If you know what that's from. Festival of the Sea. Oh, what does it say? For as long as anyone can remember, the people of Shelmerston have celebrated the Festival of the Sea, which takes place at the midsummer equinox, a week of feasting and sports. Traditional sea breads are baked to cast into the dormant volcano crater on Shelmerston Peak, to give thanks to the spirit of the island for its protection. The final day of the festival is known as Aggie's Day, named after a mythological figure said to have saved the island from ancient times, and marked mostly by fish folk, both local and wild, gathering together on the beach and singing songs in their native language. I wonder what their native language is. Right, last one. How will it all end? This has to be a fish folk. Is it gonna look again? Oh, it has to be. In the goat pen. But he's not dead though. Right? He still lives, so... Why is the skull there? It's a bit weird. Oh, Utzel's story. The village elder is in charge of passing down the history and the stories of his village. Cool. What have you got to say?
We heard the shell and knew Aggie had returned. Ibni was the leader then. It had taken many seasons, more than we would have liked, but there were finally enough Morlo again and our village was growing. We were strong. Some of the younger ones didn't know Aggie and didn't want to hear her, called her a moon-shot crone, but Ibni looked in her mother's face and saw the truth of it. The end would come. The earth was growling again. There would be hot rivers of death and clouds of poison. But Aggie brought us the answer. She would give herself to the island. Ibni's voice shook. Surely a deer or a goat would be enough. The year's finest, blackest calf. Aggie cast down her eyes and shook her head. We all knew.
What does Aggie care? I thought she didn't mourn her mother because she was a fucking embarrassment, and now you care?
I offered my blade, but Aggie turned me away. She took her knife that had cut her own cord the night the volcano last erupted and wrapped Ibni's fingers tight around the bone hilt. It must be you, Ibni, she said. And it must be now, before the sun comes up. This day, this morning, or we are all gone. The village, the people, the island.
That's karma for you.
Aggie embraced her daughter. Ibni whispered something, but I could not catch the words. Both women's faces shone with tears. Aggie sat on the ceremonial stone, the tears streaming now from all of us. Aggie delivered her final message. She told us her body must not be burned or given to the sea, but lain in the earth of the island beneath the mountain. Ibni was shaking, and then I realized it was not just Ibni. The whole island was trembling under our feet, waking up. Aggie told Ibni to be quick, the end was coming. As Aggie took Ibni's hand and guided the knife to her side, we saw the fish folk rising from the sea, hundreds of them, so many. I had no idea there were so many. Aggie was quiet the whole time, but Ibni cried out. A sound of longing and hurting from her heart like I had never heard. Then she fell silent, and as Aggie's life poured from her body, the island and everything on it fell suddenly still. Utterly still. We wept then, in sorrow and relief. Then the fish folk were among us, countless, numberless. One embraced Ibni, holding her up as it seemed her own legs might give way. When the sun came up that day, land and sea folk stood together for the first time, talking and singing the old songs, Aggie's songs, together.
Aww.
Ibni and the fish folk took Aggie up onto the mountain. They laid her in the peat alongside the knife and all the things she would need on her journey. Ibni watched over Aggie for days afterwards. Before she was covered, she placed a sacred carved stone, Aggie's beloved hair, inside her mother's mouth, to guide her and help her keep the mountain still forever. And so it was.
Aww.
Oh, Aggie. Now that's bravery.
Not bravery, it's necessity, but it's pretty selfless. Right, so I'm guessing we have to look inside of her mouth, right? Poor Aggie. Very respectfully done. And there it is. There's the hair.
Hey, Sparky, it feels a bit, disrespectful looking inside Aggie's body like that.
You were the one who dug her up and put her on a plinth, Morris.
Yep.
But I...
Relax, Morris. This body isn't Aggie anymore. She's long past needing this old thing.
Well, all right then.
It's true. Dead bodies are just shells. Ah! Whoa, that went quick. Well.
Okay, Morris. I'll level with you. We absolutely didn't need to find Aggie's mementos in order for me to sniff her out. She's here, waiting for you. She has been this whole time.
But then, why did we need to visit the Bronze Age?
Aggie thought it was important for you to see those memories, so you would understand her path before you met her. But also, wasn't it cool?
That it was. The things I've seen now. Oh, Sparky, thank you so much. To think, for a while there, I was worried that being dead was gonna be boring.
Well, that was pretty
You are
amazing.
very welcome, Morris. Okay, so, shall we go say hello to Aggie?
Yes!
There we go. Oh, hello.
Morris, Sparky, it's so good to see you both.
Hey, Aggie.
Wait, you know me?
Of course I do. Morris Lupton, one of the best-loved men in the history of Shelmerston,
Aww.
with the very finest dog.
Me? Oh, I don't know.
Come now, let's go out of this place, into the air.
The one part of Shelmerston that looks just the same as the first day I saw it. I suppose it always will.
I love this beach. It's always been my favourite beach. I'm gonna go run.
Aww.
Aggie, look at Sparky.
She's
She's
sparkling.
shining.
That's the hope and the joy shining out of her.
Oh.
That's it, isn't it? The point of all of this.
It is hope, home. This island, it chose the two of you just as it chose me.
And where will you be heading now? Heaven or something?
Heaven, what's that?
Well, I don't quite know how to explain it. But to me, it would be an awful lot like this beach.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm hoping to see Ibni, my daughter. It's been a very long time, but I remember her. We never forget the ones we love, do we, Morris?
No, I don't suppose we do.
I think she wants something, Morris.
Huh. Would you look at that? I just found a tennis ball in my pocket. Here you are, girl.
She stopped talking now. Interesting. So this is Morris's heaven. So yeah, he is taking over the island. That's so nice. Also called it. And that's it. That was such a lovely game. I really, really enjoyed this. I'm so glad that Darren pointed me in this direction. I'm sure I would have found it eventually, but it was nice to just play it as soon as it came out. And I love the style, I love the underlying messages, I love the social commentary as well. And just this whole idea of the afterlife. And I wouldn't, you know, if there was an afterlife, I wouldn't mind being part of nature and looking after an island or a forest or a mountain, you know, it'd be so nice. Jeroen Wimmers, Dutch person? So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this. Sparky programming. Ghost Fragments programming. Oh, he did the ghosts. Well done, Jeroen. Goed gedaan. And I really enjoyed how colorful and uplifting it was, even though some of the stories were really sad. And the music and the Morlo song is still stuck in my head. And I love the characters. It was just wholesome and nice and something that was really much needed in 2020. And whether that was done intentionally or it was just a happy coincidence, I don't care. It was just the kind of thing that was so uplifting in like one of the darkest months of the year. So I really hope you enjoyed that. Song of the Marlowe, music by Grandmaster Gareth. Yep, and they will forever be in my head. Well, for a long time anyway. And we didn't do Mr. Whitstable's riddles, so we can do that in a stream or something, let me know in the comments below whether you want me to go back in here and do all the riddles and look at like more the finer details of the map, because there is a lot of information which I really enjoyed as well. I really enjoyed all the info. Everything had a bit of information. Cast! Peter and Noach! Woo! Darren! I also, I recognize some of the voices. I don't know whether they just remind me of other people, but I have to look up those names and see if I've heard them before in indie games. It gave me very much nostalgia vibes, but that could just be me linking it to something else. Anyway, let me know what you think. Give this dev some love, and maybe have a go yourself, because there's still a lot to do that I haven't done, and a lot to look at that I haven't looked at. Thank you so much for joining me as always, and I will see you when I see you.
Left my feather bed when I first heard the call